Hello, fine hooligans. It's been about a week. Wanted to get some content out last week. Things came up. Let's get into that, shall we? Real quick, a little sip of the coffee. Now, I didn't check the numbers or anything, but if you checked out last week's podcast, thank you very much. I know I talked a lot about the boys and everything. I will be mentioning it also very briefly here, so apologies if you've, heard enough about it. Last week, got the podcast out. What day was it? Monday or Tuesday? I can't remember which day it was. I just stood up. Next thing I knew, my back was all fucked. Like, my lower back, it was just no bueno. I'm pretty sure I threw my back out or something. It was just, walking hurt so bad. Even just, bending over or leaning to get something, it felt like the bottom of my, spine was just being, you know what I mean? But we're all bueno now, so no worries. Right now, I guess what I'm excited about, got to replace a bunch of the paints and everything that I needed to, so that's very exciting. Picked up, well actually I didn't pick up. My lady knew that I wanted a Shazam figure. Not to have a Shazam figure, nothing against him, but when I look at this gentleman, if we can get a good focus on it, not bad. I see Homelander, just waiting to come out. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna repaint this, make my own little Homelander figure. Remember, citizens, you're the real heroes. People are only going to understand that if they've seen the show. So, either way, I would have had to repaint this anyway. Because DC, they make the 12-inch figures very bueno. Very bueno. Because Marvel, I have the Black Panther one up there, pre-Avengers movie outfit. So with the Marvel ones, you have articulation as far as the shoulders and the hips go, but no elbow, arm, or in the head. You can turn it. With DC, they actually made fully articulated figures. You have hand articulation. You got elbow. We're turning. We're flexing. The beach is that way. But yeah, honestly, you pay $5 more. You get an articulated actual one. And it's I don't know. I think it's really, really dope. So what I'm going to do with this, let me get you back in your Homelander pose. I'm going to paint this guy up to look like Homelander, or at least my take on Homelander. Because this is obviously a little different, but yes, I'm very, very excited about that. I'm just excited to get back to painting figures and stuff. The next thing I want to do is I gotta find a 12-inch figure like that so I can do Billy Butcher. That'd be fun. The reason I'm doing these figures as well, I've looked around everywhere, and the only things I can find as far as figures for the boys are other custom ones that people have done. So I'm gonna do my own, but I'm gonna do 12-inch figures because I just wanted to. And honestly, I enjoy painting figures anyway. But the larger figures, it feels like you have more room to kind of play with the details a little bit. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's very exciting. Oh, also, so I finished The Boys and everything. Needed something new to start watching. Checking out Preacher. I've already finished season 1. Again, things are different from the comics, but I really like that because Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg, at least with Preacher and The Boys, they have this way of kind of stripping it from this foundation, but keeping the meat and potatoes. You know what I mean? We get away from the comics to a certain level, but we're still dealing with the same characters. We see similarities, and we get to expand more on story ideas a lot of the time. So I don't know. I really enjoy it when it's not a panel by panel adaptation, because then you could just go read the fucking comics. Oh, I just realized we've never talked about the Walking Dead comics ending. Shit, talk about that soon too. But no, so right now I'm like going through the Preacher comics and everything again, watching the show, such a good show. But I'm sure, like, I don't know, I feel like he is anyway. Cassidy is one of the most likable characters just in the comics and show, at least for me. I love his, like, how funny he is and his, like, little Irish charm kind of thing going on. But yeah, I don't know. Tulip too, like, she has moments where I'm like, hey man, like, fucking calm down, you know, you could have thought this out. But other points I'm like, you're Tulip. One thing I really do also like about Preacher is they take certain characters and we get to expand more on them. We get to see more of them instead of it just kind of being, you know, a couple things here and there, a couple things here and there. It's just, you don't really get to see them that much. With the show, we get to actually see more of DeBlanc and Fior, which honestly, the way they did it for the show, I fucking love. Like, I don't know. It definitely feels like two people who are trying to do things that are even like above their head, and they're in a bumbling, weird, sort of fumbly way. They're kind of getting stuff done. But yeah, I don't know. Right now, I guess it's just been a lot of chilling, getting back into like comic entertainment stuff, checking new stuff out. Oh, pick this up actually before we go. So when I was at the dollar store the other day, they had these like, oh, let me just go get the whole freaking thing. Oh, when I was at the dollar store the other day, they had these things, Deadpool chimichangas, and it's actually really cool because like if you want to keep the packaging, you can, get the way they make it, little chimichanga there. You know what I mean? So that's fun. But yeah, they're little collectible figures. I've never seen them before. The first one I got was Squirrel Pool, Dead Squirrel, whatever you want to call it. The other cool thing about these, so they come with 3 packs in them. You get a figure pack, accessory pack. This came with another sword and another acorn, and then you get stickers with them as well. So like that's really, I don't know, that's really dope little like surprise package as far as like minifigures go. Because trust me folks, I got a lot of them sitting around here and around the Hooligan Cave, whether it's little Lego sets or little minifigures themselves. Getting like an accessory pack with them, it's a nice little bonus. Man, it's pretty freaking cool. That, and I love squirrels, so it's perfect. So last week was a little bit of a write-off for it, you know, with the whole back issue and stuff, but got to finish up the boys, got to check out some, you know, a new show and dive back into comics and stuff, so that was really cool. I'm also very, very stoked that I'm feeling better, you know what I mean, because now I can actually get back to videos and stuff. Last week I wanted to get a couple of them done, and it all got thrown out the fucking window. So I don't know who's gonna watch this. I don't know who watches the videos like at all anymore. But if you are watching this, thank you very much for coming to fucking hang out. It means the world to me. It really does. So, you beautiful hooligans out there, I see you. You're right there. You might be over here, but you could more so right there. We center things. It's this weird thing we all have on screens. Oh, did you move over there now? I see you. Let's relax, huh? Damn. Running all over the room here? Just sit down. Relax. Let me see you. Okay. Okay, so. Alright, so. I know this video wasn't very, like, informative or anything. I guess it was more of, like, an update kind of thing. I just felt like getting a video done, so we did. Mucho love you, hooligans. Mwah, 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 for you beautiful fat cheese. Look quiet, kids, freaks, and weirdos. For the love of everybody, could you keep being weird? Thanks.